Arcade Perfect by Arse. Oops, hang on a second, you be quiet. Good evening, everybody. I'm saying everybody, all four people. Apologies, hang on a wee second. I'm just going to turn this down. That is way too loud. Right, you can turn yourself down a wee bit. There we go. Yeah, apologies. I was, you know what? I was in the middle of recording a video, and I was recording it, and I just thought I'm not really feeling it at all tonight, and I was getting a bit fed up with it. So I thought, you know what? Let's do an Arcade Perfect My Arse live, because that's always good fun. Hang on, I just need to turn this down a wee bit. So yeah, you've seen the title, Arcade Perfect My Arse. It's Smash TV, which I believe was the sequel to what do you call it? To Robotron, programmed by the genius that is Eugene Jarvis, and it's a twin stick shooter. Now I can't honestly say I've played any of the home conversions. I don't know how it's going to actually work. I mean, I've tried Robotron, the various conversions, some of the older ones, and they really don't work with one joystick and a fire button. So anyway, let's crack on. Let's start off with the arcade one. Now, any of you, well, there was only 3 of you or 4 of you actually watching that. You may notice I have changed the tune when it's my face with a little circle. The reason being, I found out that I cannot monetize any of these live streams because that little tune that I was playing is copyright. And, you know, I get some decent views in these live streams, so it seems a bit of a shame not to make 50 pence when I do that. So I've changed it. I actually think I should prefer the music to my new one anyway. So anyway, enough of me talking bollocks. Let's share the screen. I'll just come out of that. Let's have a wee look. Share screen. And it's going to be that, and it's going to be audio. There we go. Right, so, and I can just hide that. Can I hide it? There we go. Get rid of that little thing. So, yeah. How you doing, Lewis? You all right? So, let's see. Let's stick a coin in.
Bingo! Let's go!
Hopefully I've configured the joystick. I think I have. Now, this game is absolutely based on The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is actually, it's a really, really good film. It's one I've not seen for a long, long time. I do absolutely love the sort of hand-drawn graphics of the guys exploding into bits. Yes, you're wanting to kill Mutoid Man. I don't think I've ever actually managed to kill him.
Bingo!
Alright, okay, let's go. Do I prefer this or Robotron? I think I like the basicness of Robotron. Evening, Holly. Good evening, Chris. Yeah, I think I like the basicness of Robotron. It's got the little basic looking sprites, whereas these guys are obviously hand drawn. Still look nice, but I like the fact that Robotron, the graphics kind of glow. They just look really, really nice. But this is a good game, and it does play exceptionally well. But it's a tough game, though. It really is. Oh, bollocks. There's one for you, Holly. Can you imagine this game but trying to kill all the main meisters? That would be interesting. I'm sure it would be quite popular, actually, with quite a lot of people. There is something intrinsically satisfying about just blowing stuff up like this. To stand a chance in this game, you've really got to... oh, arse. Whoops. No, I'm still alive. Still alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Right, we are now. Right, okay, this way I think. Yep. No, I don't know what you lot are laughing at, because I'm not actually... I can just see Holly saying tee-hee. No doubt it's some piss take about my exceptional game skills. Anyway, yeah, that's the arcade one. Really nice. Like I said, I've never... yeah, no worries, Chris. Hopefully you'll maybe catch me later on. Right, let's come out of this. Right, so I'm just looking... I've done a quick check in Wikipedia. And there are, let's see... Port-wise, you've got the Amstrad, you've got the Atari ST. Let me just remove that for a second. Yeah, you've got the arcade, you've got the Amstrad, Atari ST, Commodore Amiga, Commodore 64, Game Gear, Sega Genesis, Master System, Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, I should say, Master System, NES, SNES, and Spectrum. I can't think, even in Del Boy, I can't think for the life of me how these games are going to play with one joystick. But anyway, let's take a wee look. Right. So what we're looking for, we'll tell you what, we're in, since we've got the Atari ST emulator open, what we're looking for again? Yes, I couldn't even remember the name of the game I was looking for there. Smash TV, right. And it was converted by Ocean Software. I better get rid of my face and to get this going. And as usual, it plays havoc. I'll need to really change that. Right, I don't want to do full screen. You get back over there and behave yourself. Right, okay, let's play that. And we don't want a trainer. Yeah. There you go. Right, so you have actually got... You've got the option for 2 joysticks. You know what? I'm just going to go for the 1 joystick because I really don't... I don't want to start pissing about with having to set up 2 joysticks in this. Right, how do we start that again? Was it 1? Was it F1? I can't remember. Come on, come out of the track mode. God damn it. Right, you press fire button. Right, yeah, I'm just going to go for 1 joystick because I don't know if it's going to work with 2 joysticks because I've not set it up. So let's just crack on with this. Bingo! I'll just need to do 1 sound effects. Right, yeah, it's as I thought. Basically, you can only fire in the direction that you're facing, which makes it a hell of a lot harder because you spend half your time in this game running away from stuff. Or hang on a second. Yeah, I thought maybe holding down the fire button would lock it. As soon as you turn, it will change the way you're firing, which isn't very good. I'm just trying to figure out, have I got invulnerability? I'm just going to try and die. Yeah, I can die. Right, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really lend itself particularly well with 1 joystick. Like I said, if they'd done the sort of holding down the fire button would keep you firing in the same direction, it means you could kind of strafe, which would be better than the way it's set up. I mean, graphically wise, it's not bad. It moves pretty quick. There's not an awful lot of... there's no speech, I noticed. We'll get that thing. Have it. Arse. Right, hang on. I'm going to have a quick drink of water. That's going to last me a long time. Right, let's move on. Oh, you need to run for that thing. Now you want to avoid these things because these are not good. You better try firing again. Yeah, I think if I was going to play this properly, you would absolutely try and get the 2 joysticks working. Okay, what I'll do, after I finish this game, I think I'll just have a quick shot and see if I can play it with 2 joysticks. But I think I'm going to have to set it up, which I can't really be arsed doing. Right, tell you what, let's just die and we'll... Kaboom! There we go, nice. Nice explosions aplenty. Oh, brand new toaster. Here's what you could have won. Right, let's die, come on, die. Right, we'll give it a quick... Oh, I've still got 1 life left. Not for long, hopefully. There we go. Right, we don't want to continue. Right, let's just give it a quick shot. But if it doesn't work straight off the bat, then I'm not going to bother. Right, 2 joysticks. See if this works. I don't think it is going to. Bingo! No, doesn't work, so that's fine. Right, okay, right, that is Atari ST one. Right, I hope you're remembering what each one's like, because you're going to have to help me decide what is the best version. So that was Atari ST one. What we want to look at now, we'll go for the Amstrad. This will definitely be interesting. Evening, Jonathan. How are we, Squire? 2 joysticks doesn't actually work, although I'm assuming it probably will work if you configure them, but I can't be bothered. Hang on a little second. I want to make sure you can actually see that. Ah, right, you can make that, right. So I want to try and get roughly looking okay. How does that look? Is that kind of Amstrad size? I think it is. Right, so we want to insert a disc, and no, we don't want that one. And we want, what is it again? This is a Smash TV, so let's try and find it. I get the feeling if that's going to be harder with that woman holding onto his leg, that is certainly going to hinder things. Invulnerability. I'm impressed that they can actually spell that properly. No, we don't want that. Thank you very much. Infinite lives. Hell no. Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to play exactly the same as the ST1. D. Perry. I wonder if that is Dave Perry, aka not Dave Perry from Games Master, Dave Perry from Shiny Entertainment, who also did, what else did he do? He went on to do the Earthworm Jim series. Right, play with keyboard, play with joystick number 2. But what, did I miss something there? What on earth is going on here? Right, I have no idea why it's jumping into this. This feels more like R-Type. I have got absolutely no idea what is going on here. This is not Smash TV. Now, why am I dying? Because that should be killing that thing. Right, you've also got to keep pressing the fire button, which just really isn't Smash TV at all. Oh, presents. I'll have the money, thank you very much. Game over. What a bizarre version. Superb high score, apparently. Superb high score, and it doesn't even let me put my name in it. Right, let's try again. Number 2. Yeah, this is a... I mean, what is going on? Why is it instantly opening up a map? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I would say this has got about... the only commonality between this and Smash TV, the arcade game, is the name, I would say. This is nothing like Smash TV. You know, and I mean, that kind of annoys me because, I mean, if you bought this thinking you're going to be playing a sort of cut-down version of the arcade, you would be absolutely bitterly disappointed. I mean, they're not even coming towards me, they're just running about completely randomly. Yeah, utterly bizarre version. And I haven't a clue what these things are, these bouncing balls are all about. What is going on there? I mean, I'll give it a bonus point for colour. It is very colourful and it moves quite nicely, but it's not Smash TV, is it? Mr. Shrapnel. Oh, bloody hell. Whoop. We'll say that these are killer tadpoles. They do look like something else, but anyway. Or possibly worms. We shall never know. Yeah, I think this is just doing its own thing. I mean, saying that, it's not a bad little game. You know what? Why did they call it Smash TV? Why didn't they just call it something else completely different? Because it resembles Smash TV 0%. I have no idea what these things are supposed to be. No idea at all. Anyway, I've had enough of that. That's no, well, you saw the there you go, published by Ocean Software in 1991. So yeah, that is definitely the arcade, not the arcade one. That's definitely the official version. Quite a bizarre one, that. Right, let's, sticking with the letter A, let's load up the Commodore Amiga one. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Colin. I mean, it's not a bad little game. It's not the arcade. It's weird. I should have really played a different version because for some reason my Amiga emulator tends to take a wee while to load. Is it going to load up yet? Is it thinking about it? Oh, hang on. Here we go. Right, that's fine. Right, we just need to get enough so we can see that. Right, what are we looking for? Looking for Smash TV. There we are. Right, I'm assuming we're going to have the same options. Oh, it's got some nice music, which is nice. We'll try 2 joysticks, but I don't think it's going to work. And again, well, see, at least you get some of the sampled sound, which is nice. Yeah, I don't think it's going to have this. No, it doesn't. Right, so what I want to do is I want to reset this. Reset Amiga. There we go. Soft reset. Thank you very much. Archie, stop it! I don't know why one of my dogs is making some strange noise. What's wrong with you? You behave yourself. Never, ever, ever work with kids or animals. Trust me on that one. Right, let's just go for 1 joystick. So yeah, that gets an extra point for having some decent sound. Again, it's not the ideal way to play this game. I mean, this one does look pretty much like the arcade. We'll pick up that if we can. I think this game would be, damn it, this game would be interesting if you're playing it in 2-player mode, I think. Yeah, see, in the arcade one, you'd be running away and you'd be shooting in the opposite direction, but obviously in this one, you're having to run away and you can't shoot unless you're facing them, so you've basically got to kind of leg it and then stop and turn around like I'm going to do here. We'll get that, yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. I've never tried the SNES version, Dale. I'm looking forward to trying that one. Yeah, we want to go out here, I think. Now, I can only imagine that the SNES version is going to use the 4 face buttons. and the gamepad, so you will be able to kind of emulate the two joysticks. We'll need to be quick, get out of the road of him. I think key to success in this game is picking up the power-ups as and when you can. Oh, get that, thank you. Now we're talking. Yeah, I mean, graphically wise, this is pretty good. Sound wise, it's good as well. It's the only version so far that does sound. Oh, just I managed to avoid that. No more. It does actually sound like the arcade one. But yeah, if you're going to play this game, play the arcade. You know, you've got it on MAME now. So why would you want to play a home version when you can play the real one for free? See, this is getting a bit tricky because you've got guys shooting you from all angles, and trying to play it using a single fire button is not really. Oh, just narrowly avoided these explosive mine things. Ah, damn it. Bugger off. Is that game over? Not one life to go, I think. Oh, arse. Right, anyway, that's the Amiga one. Not bad. How many levels are there in Smash TV? I've got no idea, to be honest with you, Jonathan. Really no idea at all. Right, F12. And come out of that. Dink, there we go. And I can close that down. You sod off. Right, okay, what one now? Commodore 64. Tell you what, let's no, we'll just get rid of the Commodore 64 one. It doesn't matter. I was going to say let's do another. Let's do a console version, but it doesn't really make any difference. I hope you're all writing down what version you think's the best, because by the time I get to the end, I'll have forgotten. Right, what we're looking for? We're looking for the C64. And Smash TV. Oh, what's that? Smash. That's an interesting looking game. Smash TV. Right, okay, let's load the original disc, I think. Now we should be able to do full screen in this one. Nope, and it's just completely played havoc. I don't know why it did that. Right, so I'm just going to have to make it a wee bit bigger. That'll do. Bit of work. It doesn't like that. Right, what we're going to have to do is we'll just try the original disc one. Run stop. We'll disable it, I think. Do you want to have unlimited lives? No, thank you. Endless shots? Nope, 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 nope. level 1. Nope. View end sequence first. No. Right, let's do a bit of turbo. Right, let me just make that a wee bit bigger so you can see it. Now, hopefully, can you hear this okay? Well, I'm saying that there's not actually any sound as yet, so you're not going to hear anything. Right, okay. Alt W. Right, move mode, joystick 2, fire mode. Right, I'm going to... how do you change that, I wonder? Because what you want ideally is, yeah, you want one joystick to move and one to fire. Now see, this is alright, isn't it? This isn't actually half bad. Look at how smooth it plays. This is ridiculously smooth. Yeah, I'm impressed with this one. How do you make a request for one of these Arcade Perfects, Holly? You just basically tell me right now and I will do it. If I've not done it before, there is quite a lot. Best thing to do, Holly, is have a look at my, what do you call it, Arcade Perfect playlist. I think I've done, I don't know how many I've done. I wouldn't say I've done 100, but there's been games that I've actually repeated purely and simply because I thought I'd done it. But yeah, just you let me know what game you want and yeah, I'll do it, not a problem. It's the least I can do considering all the staunch work that you've done recently for me. It's been great. Is that kind of when they die? Is that almost like some sort of speech? I don't know. It kind of sounds like some kind of speech sample. Maybe not. Right, now wait a wee minute. I think these blue things are escape. I can tell you right now, Holly, I have not done that one. I do know what game you're talking about. What to do, Holly? Stick it in the because if you put it here, I'll forget. What to do is if you can stick it. Oh, arse! If you stick it in the sort of description, or it'll send me a private message, whatever you want, just so I don't forget. Or stick it in Discord. Now, would you prefer it as an Arcade Perfect live or just a normal recorded one? I mean, the Arcade Perfects historically have always been videos that I record and then put out, but I've started doing them live just because it's, I don't know, it's a lot more fun. You've got the interaction as well, which is always nice. Now this, I don't want to speak too soon, but this does feel a bit easier, which is not a bad thing. Seeing that I go in and instantly lose 2 lives. Yeah, that's true, Dale. But nah, seriously, Holly, just as I said, either private message me, stick it in Discord, put it in the description of this video down below. Right, anyway, listen, this is something that you don't see very often. I'm actually going to have to quit playing a game because I'm just simply too good. So anyway, that's the C64 one. Right, we've only got one, what do you call it? One computer one left and the rest are all console. So let's get stuck into the... there's apparently a Game Gear one, but I don't think... I've not got a Game Gear emulator thing, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go for Master System. Right, Smash. So Jonathan, are you still just as much into all your retro stuff, mate? what am I looking for? That's interesting. I can't actually see. I wonder if it was. I don't see Smash TV in this. I wonder if it's just what do you call it? If it was, I'm going to load up any random game for a second. Right, what's going on? Oh, right, it's doing that annoying thing that it did the last time. It's playing, but you can't see it. Why is that? I wonder if it's because I've got the resolution. Hang on, I'm going to change the resolution back. Recommended. There we go. Keep changes. Pink. Right, I'm going to try again. Close window. Right, let's try again. No, that's annoying. It keeps opening up, but it doesn't actually display, which is weird. Right, there it's there, but it doesn't appear. Right, I don't know what's going on with that. Right, you know what? I'm going to have to leave. In fact, I'll try. What I'll do is I'll go to the Mega Drive and see if that uses the same version of Kega Fusion. Right, oddly, I don't have Smash TV in this either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just load up any game. Is this going to work? Right, there we go. Good. Video. Let's see. Full screen resolution. Oh no, I don't want. Sorry, window size. We'll go for that, which should make it a wee bit bigger. There we are. Right. What I want to do is I want to load a Master System ROM. Now, hopefully, this is going to have them. If my computer starts responding, right, there we go. Emulator. Right, why don't I have... There we go, Sega Master System. Right, surely it'll be in here. Smash, smash, smash. That's interesting. Was it called something else? I'm just trying to see. I don't think I've got any Japanese games in this. Sega 8-bit. Good sets. Master System. Try this. That's weird. Don't see that at all. Right, you know what? I think I'm going to have to... Sorry, Holly. I was using what do you call it, OBL, and I changed it because this is easier. Well, it's supposed to be easier. This, whatever it's called, StreamYard. It just means that you can see the whole screen, and it's a lot kind of quicker. OBL is nice, but you have to kind of set each one up, and it was just taking up too much time. Use search. I could, I suppose. Right, okay, let me come out of that. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for Smash. Let's try. I've seen that we could be here all day because there's going to be quite a lot. What's that there? Smash TV. Nah, listen, you know what? Oh, there again, we want to play the Mega Drive one, right? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come out of that, and then I'm going to try and load. I'm just going to load up Master System, and we want to go to Sega. There's Sega Game Gear. Let's see if we've got... Wait a wee minute, right? So we're going to load Sega Game Gear. We want to come out of that, and then we want to go to Sega Game Gear. Let's see if we've got it in here. That is weird. Ah, Super Smash TV. Thank you, Phil. Let's give that a go. Ah, perfect. Good lad. Thank you very much. Right, anyway, this is the Game Gear one. Cheers, Phil. Cheers, Dale. I'm getting text messages aplenty. Right, okay. How do we start this? Get that wee pointer thing. Right, smash, okay. Ah, right, wait a minute. Right, okay, so basically what you've got here is you've got left. You can strafe left or you can strafe right. Obviously you don't have, or do you have up and down? No, you don't. So how do we fire down the way? Right, just with down. Now you need to remember, what you call it, that this game would normally be on a tiny little screen. So although it looks, I don't know if any of you guys are watching this on a big TV, although it's looking mega pixely, on a tiny little Game Gear screen, it would probably look pretty nice. What is going on here? The controls are a wee bit. I'm not too sure about the music, but yeah, I mean, if I could figure out the controls, at least it's fairly authentic. Right, I'm just trying to... Tanks? Thanks for the memory. Right, wait a minute. Right, I think I've got it. Yeah, this is what I thought the other one should have been like. You basically hold the fire button down. Hold the fire button down and it'll lock it. I don't remember these tank levels quite so early. I mean, graphically wise, it's not bad. It doesn't feel 100% authentic compared to the arcade one. Right, anyway, enough of that. Let's move on. Well, thanks to Phil, we can hopefully play the let's play the Master System one now. Let's see if we can find that. Master System. So we're looking for Super. I should have worked that one out. I mean, every game was Super on the consoles. There we go, Super Smash TV. Right. I'm going to guess that this is going to be identical because I think the Game Gear was effectively the same machine. Certainly sounds the same. Okay, right, how do we start? Anyone? Yeah, it does. It does look the same. It should be slightly nicer looking graphics, I would imagine. Right, why? Right, it's not letting me move. Right, let me quickly just check. Set configuration. Controllers. Master System define. Well, that was set up fine for the up, down, left, right, button 1 to start. Alright, let's try again. Right, oddly it's recognising the fire button, but it's not letting me move. Don't know why it's doing that. Right, anyway, listen, I think we can safely assume that the Master System is it's exactly the same as the the Game Gear one. Right, we'll just stick with this emulator and we'll load up the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive if you're in Europe. Why Genesis games? There we go. Right, we're going to look for, I would imagine, Super again. So do you think putting the word Super made it better? I suppose that was the thinking behind it. Yeah, we'll just go for one controller. Again, you could obviously play with two gamepads. Now, right away, you can just see. Right, hang on a second. Right, that button seems to lock. I'll just stick with that control method, I think, actually. Yeah, this is nice. I'll have that, thank you very much. Oh. Ah, balls. Oh, get that, whatever it is. I'll have that, thank you. Arse. Oh no. Damn it, come on. Turn. Bollocks. So wanted to start shooting, but when you're trying to leg it, easier said than done. Ah, balls, got hit with the whatever it is, the little fragments. Pick up some prizes, or is that money, I think? And try and avoid the thing. Evening, Stuart. No, this is just this is an emulator. This is Kega Fusion emulator, which is a fantastic emulator. Oh, it's getting tricky now. Oh, that was close, almost. Yeah, trying to play this game in the later levels with one sort of fire button is not really recommended. Because you spend too much of your time running away. Oh, that's nice. Excellent, yeah, that is nice. That's a really good version. Right, okay, let's move on. A few more versions still to go. So that was the Mega Drive. Let's see, we've done the C64, we've done the Game Gear, done the Amstrad, Atari, Amiga, Game Gear, Genesis. They've got the NES, SNES, and ZX Spectrum to go. So let's jump into the Spectrum, I think. I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing how this one's going to play. And Smash TV. Let's have a look. There we go. None of this super bollocks. It's just plain and simple Smash TV. Right. Programmed by Dave Perry again. Of, what do you call it? Earthworm Jim, I think. Right. Number 1. Oh, why? You've disappointed me. Why are we going for this version? I'm assuming because Dave Perry did the Amstrad one. Why would you do this? I don't understand it. I mean, the C64 proved that an 8-bit machine. No. I really don't. I don't understand why they've absolutely changed the game. I mean, this is just absolutely nothing like Smash TV. I mean, these guys are just running about completely random. I like the way he gets electrified and turns into a little skeleton. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to stop playing this because it's not Smash TV. Why did they do that? If I ever get the chance to speak to Dave Perry, I will be having some strong words. Right, here's some normality. Mr. Shrapnel. There we go, that was easy. Yeah, it's actually got more. I think I would probably say, I'm going to have one more go actually. I would probably say that Attic Attack is probably more realistic than this. There was obviously a reason why they did this. I mean, I always as a kid, or not a kid, when I was like 18 years old, I always thought that, they would, every version would be the same, or they would be told, right, this is what you need to do. But having spoken to a few programmers back in the 8-bit days, it seemed that there was a lot of, it was just left to individual programmers to decide what they wanted to do. They would use the various strengths and weaknesses of the machine. So that's why sometimes, I mean, for example, best example of that would be Buggy Boy on the C64. It didn't really look like the arcade one, but it took the essence of the arcade game and they used the strengths. And I think they probably the C64 version of Buggy Boy is even more playable in the arcade. But this game, this is not Smash TV. Play one more level. We'll try Mr. Shrapnel once more, and I'll try and not die if I can. And we've got the killer tadpoles again. Yeah, I could guarantee if you put a picture of this up, a static picture, you wouldn't have a clue that this was actually supposed to be Smash TV. Anyway, right, listen, you know what? I've had enough of that one. The thing is, it actually looks alright and it plays alright, but it's not Smash TV. This is an arcade perfect. If you had a Spectrum and you bought this, you'd be expecting Smash TV, not some kind of random shoot 'em up thing. Right, 2 to go, guys. It's 2 Nintendo ones. Let's see if I can find the NES one. There we go. Now, am I going to assume that this is going to be Super N? Is it going to be Super Smash TV, possibly? No. Is it going to be called Smash TV? It is indeed, right. This is the NES one. Now, from experience, I don't know why, they generally, any NES arcade conversion, they usually kind of take the essence of the game and they add bits and they add levels, and sometimes they don't even stick to the same levels, but we'll see. Right, we're just going to go for one player against, just to keep it in fairness. Please remember, oh, do I have some speech here? If you ever do play this game on actual hardware, I would recommend you set up the second joystick, which would make it a lot better. Come on, turn round. Wait a minute, right, so that one always shoots that way. How do you shoot to the right? Ah, hang on. Right, you appear to have, it appears to either be locked to the left, or if you hold down the fire button, it'll just kind of fire in the direction that you're facing again. This is pretty good though, I have to say. It does look nice, it plays really nice. The NES can sometimes have a bit of flicker in the sprites, but I'm not seeing any at all here. Right, where now, brown cow? So the C64 gave you an option of 2 joysticks. I don't think the Amstrad one did. I didn't notice that. Kill this huge bomb, whatever it is. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Quite enjoying this version actually. It's very playable. It does feel quite similar to the C64 one. I think it's got slightly better graphics to be fair, but then it was probably about 30 quid more expensive. Right, I think we'll try and finish this level and then we'll finish off with the last version, whatever that is, the SNES I think it is. They just seem to keep coming, did it? ever end? A brand new VCR, no less. Ah, no, we can't go that way. I mean, this is the infinite life, or not infinite life, the infinite level, I think. Come on, let us end it. This time. Hey! Right, anyway, let's take a look at the very, very last version. I don't think there's an N64 version. Perhaps you can check, Jonathan. I mean, I went to Wikipedia, and it didn't show there has been one. So the last one on my list is the SNES one, and I'm assuming it's going to be a Super one again, because it always was Super Smash. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go, Super Smash TV. Now, somebody, I can't remember who it was, somebody said that this is apparently the best version, so we'll try. Possibly because you'll be able to play this one, you know, with one joypad kind of thing. Turn that down a wee teeny bit.
Good luck.
Nice little bit of speech there as well, which is always nice. Now, hopefully, I have got my Yep, I've got my keys configured correctly. So, yep, this one uses the buttons, which makes it a lot easier. Same as if you press the two buttons, you can do diagonal. Yeah, how easy was that? Evening, Dave. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why did this bugger not even mention it? It was literally, it was completely just off the cuff. I wasn't actually sure if anybody would be actually tuning in to watch, but it didn't matter because it was going to be getting recorded anyway, so. Yeah, what a difference it makes having the sort of twin controls. Oh, damn it. Music's pretty good as well. Now, a lot of people say that the SNES wasn't really designed for 2D games. It was quite slow, but I mean, I'm not really seeing any sort of slowdown in this. Oh, I want to get that if I can. Evening, Brian. Ah, balls. Oops. We'll get that if I can, thank you. Yeah, you can see how much more playable it is having the sort of independent shooting. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, look at these silky gaming skills on show here. And yeah, you're thinking somebody else is obviously taking over my controller, but you would be wrong. There are a few games that I am not pish at. Oh, it's getting tough. It's getting tough. Oh. I need to really kill this tank thing, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Oof, this is quite tough, this one. Where do you start? I think you want to try and take out these wee gunner guys at the top, but easier said than done. Oh, damn it. Game over. Anyway, that is excellent. That is really, really nice. Right, okay, let's come out of this. Quit. And then what I'll do is I'll just, for a bit of eye candy, I'll just load up the arcade one again. There we go. So anyway, yeah, that is it. Right, where do we start? The Amstrad. Amstrad one, it was colourful. I'll give it that. It gets a bonus point for being colourful. I mean, it's an alright game, but the bottom line was it was not. It wasn't Smash TV, so for that, it only gets 1 out of 10. Atari ST, not bad. Similar to the Amiga, but not quite as fluid. Didn't have any of the speech. Graphics aren't bad. Again, you could, if you had 2 joysticks, you could definitely set up 2 joysticks, which basically applies to all these versions. The Amiga one was really, really nice. It wasn't too unlike the arcade one. Again, you could have 2 joysticks if you could be arsed configuring it. C64 one I thought was really nice. Unlike the Spectrum one, which was exactly the same as the Amstrad one, the C64 one actually played like the arcade one, which is what you want. If you're paying $9.99 for an arcade conversion and it's called Smash TV, you want it to be like Smash TV. You know, that's the whole point of buying an arcade conversion. So yeah, I thought the C64 one was really nice. Definitely my favourite 8-bit home computer one. Game Gear and Master System, they were okay. They were okay. They weren't great. I mean, the graphics were kind of a bit basic. You need to remember you'd probably be paying about 30, 40 quid for one of these games as well. The Mega Drive was really, really nice. Again, you could play with the 2 joysticks as well. NES one wasn't. Yeah, the NES one was actually pretty good. I quite liked that one. That was very, very, very playable. Spectrum one, like I've already mentioned, was basically the Amstrad one with less colour, slightly nicer graphics, but again, it wasn't the arcade one. And the last one, the SNES, I thought was excellent. So let me think. That's a tough one. Right, sticking purely with what would be the best arcade one. In third place, and sorry, right, in fourth place, I would probably say the Commodore 64. I know you don't normally get a nomination for fourth place, but I think the C64 one was a very, very impressive conversion, especially if you set up and played with 2 joysticks. I think in third place, it would have to be... blimey. Ah, dear, I don't like this. For arcade accuracy, as much as I thought the NES one is a nice version, I think the Commodore Amiga one tipped it as far as being arcade perfect. It did look like the arcade. The NES one had its own kind of look to it. The Amiga one did look like the arcade, and again, if you're playing with 2 joysticks, I think it would have been a really good version. So I think in bronze place, I'm going to go for the Commodore Amiga. Second place would have to be the Sega Mega Drive, and there's only one winner for me, and it's going to be the SNES. Now, I might be biased because the SNES was the only one where I could use the 2 joysticks, but I think the graphics, that level there, look, that is the level that the Amstrad and Spectrum start with, which is bizarre. I do think that the SNES kind of just nipped it in the bud as far as, looking that wee bit nicer. So yeah, Amiga would be bronze position, silver would be Mega Drive, and the gold in first place would be the SNES. Dale Boy saying SNES. Yep, you agree with me as well. Lewis is having a giraffe. Anyway, right, listen, guys, that is me. That's another Arcade Perfect My Arse. Like I said, Holly, ping me a message or something and let me know about that Planet of the Robot Monsters. If there's a game you want to see featured in this feature, then please just put your comments down below. And finally, guys, have a wonderful night. All a couple of hours that you've got left. Have a wonderful night. And until the next time, take care and thanks for watching.